want you to think back to when you were a child and the first time you saw a police officer. Or think back to when your mom and dad taught you what a police officer is. I remember very clearly my mom sitting my dad, my brother, my sister, and I down and saying, police are our friends. They are our friends. And this message carries with you all through your life, that you know the police are there to serve and protect and keep you safe. And when I had my children, I did the same thing. I sat them down, and I saw earlier, and I think their moms are saying the same thing, police are our friends. This is an important message that I think some children are not hearing. One of the things I did to make sure my children knew more about what the police are is I organized something called National Night Out in our neighborhoods. Have you ever heard of National Night Out? Bring children to National Night Out. We would do this every year in the neighborhood, and the kids got to see the canines and the motorcycles and the cruisers with their bright lights and their loud sirens. And they learned that these are not scary things. These are comforting things. These are the things of strong men and women protecting children. When I take my children to school, it's because of the men and women in uniform that I can do so safely. I can take them back to school shopping and not worry about being shouted at a restaurant or being molested on the way there or assaulted, because these men and women, the Sheriff's Department is right over here, are working every day to prevent crime and keep us safe and protect us. Sheriff Dennis Lima is one of the main reasons I'm here today, because of the magnificent job he does and all the people who work in the Sheriff's office. Do you want to thank him with me? The other thing you can do in the office right here is participate in something called a Community Law Enforcement Academy. Community Law Enforcement Academy is about 14, 15 weeks. You go one night a week, and you get to drive in a cruiser and do a pit maneuver. You get to see the helicopters and the tanks, and you get to name the canines that they have. And they bring you to this courthouse, and you get to see the backside where the defendants come and go. And you get a tour of the Polk Correctional Facility, which is on the other side. I encourage all of you to sign up for Community Law Enforcement Academy, either in your local police department or in the Sheriff's office. The police are our front line. The front line protecting a concept called law and order. And this concept of law and order is the foundation of civilization itself. The violence you see elsewhere, these are anarchists who are trying to destroy civilization by obliterating the concept of law and order, by attacking law enforcement officers. Get involved, get to know your sheriff, go volunteer for him. He has 80 people out campaigning for him today. He has a contest this November, and I encourage you to get involved. Also, if you go over to this tent, you can get the Republican Party slate of candidates. At the top of this ticket is President Donald J. Trump and his re-election. President Trump stands for law and order. Republicans stand for law and order. Everyone on this ticket is going to support President Trump putting America first. So get involved. You can come by our victory office and volunteer. We need all hands on deck. Make a phone call. And yes, I'm the chairman of the Republican Party here in Seminole County. I want to give a shout out to Miss Andrea Herr. She's running for county commission. Come on up here, Andrea. Blaze Tredis just won his election unopposed. And call me if you want to know more about what you can do to help us save this country by winning elections. It's all about having conversations, one voter at a time. Thank you so much. Let's say it together. We respect the police. We honor the police. We have gratitude for the police. And we back the blue. Thank you so much. Isn't she wonderful?